Alright guys, welcome back to Regeneration TV. I'm here with Javier Ramirez and we're going to get into his head right now. Alright, so Javier, welcome on stage.
Thank
First
you.
time, right?
First time.
First time. Well, I wanted to bring you along to find out a little bit about you, how you can inspire the youth of today, because we know that it's troubling times out there in the world that people think life is outside of church. There's a better life that's partying, drinking, or whatever. They just pursue life in the wrong direction. And I wanted to get your insight on that. What is your opinion on it?
My take on the youth is I feel for you. It is very hard to stay focused on the good things. I see today's kids are more like into have fun, and today is like me, and it's just me, and I know everything, and it's not so. Remember that older guys like me were one time like you. And we've been through that.
How far back?
I'm 53 years old.
He looks like he's like 31, man. He looks great.
So I was once young like you guys, and I can see back in the days it was harder, but today is really hard. There's too many things out there that will divert you out of the right things, and staying focused is very, very hard. So my respects to the young kids, young girls, young boys that are out there and doing right. My respects.
And we understand that you didn't grow up in the church.
That's correct.
So you indulged in non-churchly activities like going to parties. You've been in those situations, right?
I was raised not in the church, but there again, it wasn't that bad, but I was raised with more cousins, friends of mine that are no longer around because they went the wrong way. Some of them are dead, same age as me, younger than me, and they took a different approach in life. And we think that when you're young, you think you're doing the right thing, and in fact, you're going bad. I get it that sometimes you have to get through these things to learn, but us that we went through, sometimes we don't want you guys to get hurt, because experience comes by years, by living it. And experience, you cannot buy experience, you have to live it. So if you can listen and pay attention, we want the best for you, and of course God wants the best for you.
So for a person that has tasted a little bit of both worlds, tasted in younger years, going out and doing worldly things like partying and so on, and then now experience church, the church community, a new life, how can you ever compare that, the happiness that you thought you had back in the day to the happiness you have today?
I definitely can't compare it. And there is no words to describe the peacefulness, I don't want to say happiness, because you can be happy for a little bit, but then the same society, people bring you down, but then you're kind of sad again. But it's the peacefulness that you find yourself into, that is no words to describe, is the best thing.
I think the best way that we can talk about like the happiness that we once experienced outside the church is exactly what it is happiness. The pastor, he says that temporary feeling of happiness, that's all it is, a temporary feeling of happiness. You're pursuing a life of drinking, partying, being part of that friendship that goes out and so-called looks for that happiness. It's all temporary. Well, our end goal is what you're truly looking for. The pastor said himself, is joy. And that's endless.
You think happiness is that?
It's that moment. It's that.
That's not even close. Happiness is you don't know what happiness is until you find yourself in the arms of Christ. Happiness is in the world is actually fake, because it's like if you get high,
Yeah.
you're happy, and you're gonna come down and you're miserable, and then you want to get happy again, so you're gonna get high again, and there's no ending.
Yeah.
If you change that to you get high on God, and you don't want to get low, you want to get high on God, on Christ, and that is the true happiness to me.
And like Mr. Javier said, it's like, man, you feel that happiness a brief period of time, but before you know it, you're miserable, and then you keep chasing it, chasing it, chasing it.
You have heard the saying, there's things money can't buy. Well, that is true. But I'll tell you one thing, you can be happy. You don't have to buy the happiness. You just deliver yourself to Christ and you'll be happy. It won't cost you money. Just deliver yourself to Christ and you'll be happy. Not just you, but the ones that surround you.
Amen. And speaking on that, do you have any words of encouragement you want to tell the youth out there, locally, worldly, whoever?
Well, like I told you when we began, my respects to the young kids that are doing the right thing, trying to do the right thing. My respects, because outside of church is wild. There's way too many things that can grab you. They're like magnets. They'll grab you and you're gonna like it. And if you like it, you're gonna get hooked, and you're gonna get hooked, and you might stay there. You may not never come back. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to make a decision whether you're gonna take that hit or just not. Stay away from it. Don't let yourself in that position, because get yourself in the position where you're going to make a decision whether you're going to get baptized or not. But don't get yourself in the position where you're going to take that line of cocaine or weed or whatever is out there. Don't put yourself in that position to make a decision whether you're going to hit it or not. Stay away from that.
And for the youth that think that as a Christian you can't make it in the world, Javier is a prime example as a business owner, successful business owner, great family, huge family. He's happy. I can tell he's joyful every time he comes to church, and everybody has their flaws, but he has Christ on his side, and that's what makes the difference. And he's a deacon here at church, head deacon here at church, and he's an asset to our church. And I wanted to thank him in front of everybody for being such a reliable person at our church.
Thank you.
And let's not forget that MDR, Monterrey Group, is actually having a youth rally for us this Saturday coming up. It's on the 29th. All the details and descriptions will be at the bottom. Check it out, and if you want to tag along, please. It's an open invitation to everybody. We're going to be all youth there, and it's going to be amazing. And if you're like Javier, 51, but yet feel like you're 25, come along. It's an open invitation to everybody. And I hope to see everybody there. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and comment or message us or email us. We're always available to have a conversation. But that'll be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please tune in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out our giveaway video. It's still going on for one more week, and that's the 28th, and then the shut-off date, and then we'll announce our winner on the 2nd. So please tune in. Thank you so much. My name is Javier. My name is Josh. This is Javier, and that's Regeneration TV.